Hey guys, I just wanted to quickly tell you Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I hope your holiday season is going as great as mine is. It's the best time of year, and it's nice for me because I am not working the job I had for 36 years during the holiday season, which was a UPS driver. So you can imagine how busy I was this time of year. Boy, oh boy, I was used to coming home at 10:30 at night. But anyway, I retired from that job, and now I can devote more time to the Patreon page and the YouTube channel. So, whichever you're watching this, expect big things to come, especially on the Patreon page. Uh, I'm going to tell you what we have going on there right now. And beginning December 29th, when I kind of we're going to kind of do an overview of what led to World War II through the media and through entertainment. And we're going to start at 1935 and have some radio broadcasts from them and a selected newspaper from that year. And go up to, on December 31st, we're going to go up to 1937. And then on January 1st in the evening hours, we are going to have 1938. So in the morning, we're going to continue on our 1943-44 timeline. And in the evening hours, if you'd like to start things from the beginning, it's going to start at 1938, January 1st. And on the 1938 timeline, unlike the 1943-44 timeline, which we go by the day of the week, for example, radio programs that aired on uh, on Mondays, we put on a Monday. Well, we're going to do things a little bit differently for 1938. We are going to actually go by the date. And the reason we're doing that is because some days do not have a lot of radio programs, or they don't have any at all, especially those early years, 38 and early 39. And a lot of that is because not a lot of stuff was recorded. And that's another reason why I decided to throw them in with 44 and 45, because especially 1945, there is just a ton of stuff out there. I mean, once we get to 1945 and late 44, there is like 3-4 hours of radio broadcasts every single day, and that's going to be awesome. I'm looking forward to that. I hope you are too. So we're going to have double the stuff. We're going to have two timelines started on our Patreon page, and I'm going to make a New Year's resolution for our YouTube channel. Excuse me, I need a drink real quick. I'm going to make a New Year's resolution for our YouTube channel, and I'm going to try to be more consistent in the uploads there. I got to get on with the move and everything. I moved from Chicago down to Southern Illinois, so I had a lot going on this year, and I'm an empty nester now too. So I should have more time if I don't take any vacations anyplace. I should have more time to be more consistent on the YouTube channel as well. And I'm going to try to maybe appear on camera to do the introductions for the YouTube channel. So that is going to be cool too. So and I might even, and I'm also toying with the idea of not only having the World War II YouTube show, but on the same channel, maybe Saturday doing the World War II YouTube stuff, and on Sunday having just your standard style playing of radio programs. Some weeks I'll have a theme like Great Detectives or salute to a certain uh, old time radio star such as Fred Allen, or maybe even focus on the radio series Suspense, things like that. And I might make that I've been toying with making that a 3 or 4 hour program as opposed to two that we do for World War II. So that ought to be interesting. I'm toying with that. So once again, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and we'll see how we'll see if I can do my New Year's resolution. I am for sure going to do that on the Patreon page, though. I have the stuff already programmed for the first week or so. So you're going to really enjoy having a double dose of old time radio on our Patreon page. I'll have a link in the comments to this video over on YouTube. So, you'll be able to find our Patreon page, and we do have the two tiers. I'm keeping them the same price so far, even though the cost of doing business on Patreon has gone up. The price for doing business on Patreon has gone up. Our price of our two tiers is, if you just want the old time radio stuff, it's $2 a month. Now, this is in 2025, January 2025. It's $2 a month and $5 a month for the newspapers. And we put some movies on there too. And for the newspapers and movies and the old time radio, it's $5 a month. And it's going to be awesome to be able to go through the war years beginning on January 1st, 1938. So if you want to go right from the beginning, a year and a half or more than a year and a half before the war started, you're going to see how the Austrian Anschluss happened in Munich and all of that. You're going to see all of that in real time. And if you watch one thing a day, it's going to take, if you're going to read one paper a day, it's going to take 7 years, but it's going to be 7 years that changed the world. So, anyway, goodbye and have a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.